What is a constitution? A constitution is an agreement of rules of coexistence that is a form of political and social pact. It is called like that because it integrates, establishes, organizes, and constitutes the norm that governs the society of a country. Now, let's start with the initial goal of the Mexican Revolution, which was simply the overthrow of the Diaz dictatorship, but the relatively simple political movement broadened into a major economic and social upheaval that presaged the fundamental character of Mexico's 20th century experience. Many reforms have been established by 1940, when the goals of the revolution were institutionalized as guidelines for future Mexican policy.
The military revolution on February 14, 1911, Madero crossed into Mexico near Ciudad Juárez to head his force. In the next few months, the rebels learned how debilitated the Diaz army had become. Under these circumstances, the revolution gained ground and momentum. The surrender of the federal commander at Juárez at May 10 marked the beginning of the end. An agreement negotiated with the Diaz regime provided Diaz will resign. The interim president will call general elections and the revolutionary forces will be discharged. On May 25th, Diaz resigned and sailed for Paris.
Madero won the presidential election in October 1911. A series of unsuccessful revolts culminated in a successful plot in February 1913. Known in Mexican history as the Decena Trágica, downtown Mexico City was converted into a battle zone. Civilian casualties were high, and the fighting ended only after the commander of the government forces, Victoriano Huerta, joined the rebels. Madero and his vice president, José María Pino Suárez, were promptly arrested, enabling Huerta to seize the presidency for himself.
Shortly after, Madero and Pino Suárez were shot while being transferred from one prison to another. Their deaths rekindled revolutionary fires. Venustiano Carranza, refusing to recognize Huerta as a president, demanded that the office be elected, as specified in the Constitution. He called his new movement the Constitutionalist Revolution.
With most of the central and southern Mexico under constitutionalist control, Carranza in 1916 convoked a Constituent Congress in Querétaro to revise and update the Constitution of 1857. The Constitution of 1917 incorporated the aspirations of those groups involved in the revolution.